What if I told you that sometimes the only thing holding you back is the story you've been told about yourself? Let me share a story that proves this truth. Once upon a time, in the heart of a vast wilderness, a lioness gave birth to a cub. But tragedy struck. Before she could even raise her baby, the lioness passed away. The tiny cub was left alone, vulnerable and helpless. Not far away, a herd of sheep wandered across the meadow. The lonely cub, hungry and frightened, stumbled after them. The sheep didn't resist. They simply accepted him. And so, the cub grew up among them, not as the king of the jungle, but as just another sheep. He learned to graze on grass, to bleat like the flock, and to run at every sign of danger. He copied everything they did, never questioning who he really was. To him, life was simple: eat, follow, survive. Yet, deep inside, something always felt different. There was a restlessness he couldn't explain, a voice inside whispering that he was meant for more. But when you grow up surrounded by sheep, you start to believe you're one of them. Years passed. The cub grew into a strong young lion, though he never knew it. One afternoon, as the herd grazed near a river, the ground shook with heavy footsteps. Out of the shadows emerged an old, battle-scarred lion. His mane flowed like fire, and his roar split the silence like thunder. The sheep scattered in terror, and just like them, the young lion ran, his heart racing, his legs trembling. But the old lion was faster. With a mighty leap, he pinned the young lion to the ground and growled, "Why are you running? You're no sheep." The young lion shivered and pleaded, "Please, don't hurt me. I'm just a sheep. Let me go." The old lion's fierce eyes softened. He understood. This lion had lived his entire life believing a lie. Gently, he dragged the trembling young lion to the riverbank. "Look into the water," he commanded. The young lion hesitated, then slowly lowered his head. For the very first time, he saw his reflection, not a timid sheep, but a powerful lion staring back. His heart pounded. His breath grew heavy. It was as if he was meeting himself for the very first time. Something awakened inside him. His fear began to melt away. His chest swelled with strength he never knew he had. And then, he roared, a deep, thunderous roar that echoed across the valley, scattering the flock and shaking the trees. The sound startled even him, because it was the sound of truth. In that single moment, he understood. All those years of living small, all those years of pretending to be something he wasn't, were gone. He wasn't meant to eat grass. He wasn't meant to follow. He was meant to lead. He was a lion. From that day forward, he never returned to the herd. He hunted, roamed, and ruled the land as he was always destined to. He wasn't living a borrowed life anymore. He was finally living his own. Here's the truth. Too many of us live like that lion, believing the lies we've been told, squeezing ourselves into boxes we were never meant to fit in. Maybe someone told you that you're not smart enough, strong enough, or good enough. Maybe you've spent so much time comparing yourself to the herd that you've forgotten who you truly are. Don't let false beliefs, fears, or weakness control your life. Society may try to convince you that you are less than what you really are. But deep inside, you carry the strength of a lion. Recognize it, awaken it, and nothing will stop you from achieving success. Remember this: you are not weak, you are not ordinary. Inside you lives the roar of greatness, and the moment you embrace it, every limit you knew will shatter. Type "roar" in the comments if you're ready to break free from the herd and own your true power. Subscribe now and join a tribe of dreamers.